State lawmakers to look at how to rein in homeowners associations that really go too far. Channel 2 investigator, consumer investigator Justin Gray is here. And Justin, in Georgia, a homeowners association can take your house.
You can be up to date on your
This is one of the reasons why I did not move to Georgia. One of the worst states to buy property in, especially for HOA.
Each month, Karen Gibbons mailed a check for HOA dues on her Gwinnett County condo to the address provided in writing at closing. But she says she never knew when or if it would be cashed.
Well, it was just random. I mean, there'd be 2, 3, 4, 5 months go in between checks being cashed.
Then out of the blue, she was served with this, a notice of foreclosure by her HOA. With late fees and thousands of dollars in attorney fees, she owed more than $30,000.
Did you even know you could be foreclosed on by an HOA?
No, never heard of it.
It's totally insane. It's totally insane.
Tricia quickly learned it can happen the hard way when her Cherokee County home of 18 years was sold at foreclosure auction on the courthouse steps for about the amount of spare change currently sitting on her coffee table.
It went for $3.25.
Quickly admits she did not pay 2 of her biannual homeowner dues payments, $800 total. She ended up paying more than 10 grand trying to get right with the HOA, but the late fees and the attorney fees
Georgia,
growing.
You know, I kept thinking,
one of the worst places to buy property, especially if it's a HOA.
A big reason.
One of the reasons why I avoid this state
Every
when buying
every
property.
attempt to contest or fix or even pay the overdue bill adds to the bill.
That's a complaint.
By the time Juliette Graham finally sold her downtown Atlanta condo, her HOA bill had reached $250,000.
And you broke us. We broke.
We checked foreclosure records and found that just 2 Metro Atlanta law firms that specialize in representing HOAs have filed 279 notices seeking damage and foreclosure notices in just the past 3 years.
I can't imagine the mafia having been any worse than what my experience was with this.
State Senator Donzella James introduced multiple bills this legislative session trying to rein in overly aggressive HOAs.
People need to be protected and safeguarded against foreclosures.
This is where I restarted the whole thing.
The only way James McAdoo could stop his HOA from intercepting his paycheck was by filing for bankruptcy.
It garners my wages.
He owes $36,000 and counting, predominantly because of weeds in his South Fulton front yard. They were garnishing $600 from his paycheck every 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Until he started the bankruptcy process.
Georgia is the worst place
Selling my home.
to buy properties in the United States, they're saying now.
That's what Karen Gibbons
HOA
did
rules,
earlier this year, even though she
their
still
homestead
doesn't believe
rules
she
suck.
did anything wrong.
And I just said, enough.
Reason why
I can't do it anymore.
I would not
She
move
paid
to Georgia.
$34,000
One of the reasons why I
in closing
didn't.
to put an end to this mess.
I don't know how it's legal.
A bipartisan bill sponsored by Senator James and Republican Rules Committee Chairman Matt Brass did pass at the Gold Dome this year to create a study committee examining how to change laws to better protect homeowners. Senator Brass tells me the #1 topic on the study committee's agenda will be those HOA foreclosures he says are taking families' generational wealth.
And to have some outside group come and take that away.
Be careful where you buy property.
It's un-American.
If you want to live in the suburbs or you want a homestead, Georgia is not the place. It's high on the list to not buy property for homesteading. I did my research, unfortunately, and definitely if you live in an HOA. Strongest HOA laws exist in Georgia.
Senator Brass says he expects potential bills to come out of this. And remember,
In Texas, Texas just redid their HOA laws and gave owners more rights. They can't do this in Texas. Also, Texas has the best place to homestead on unrestricted land. It's #1, it's Texas.